Hello, this is Stewart McLaurin, President of the White House Historical Association. On behalf of our dedicated staff, our distinguished board of directors, and all of our supporters across the country and around the world, I want to extend a warm greeting to you, our loyal followers of the White House 1600 Sessions podcast. Today we come together to celebrate a momentous occasion, the 250th anniversary of American independence. 2.5 centuries ago, America's founders declared that a new nation, conceived in liberty and founded on the belief that freedom was worth fighting for, would take its place among the nations of the world, and we are honored to share this commemoration with you. I'm standing here today in the People's House, an incredible White House experience, and I'm inspired by this place and the history that it preserves every single day. Though we stand in a faithful recreation, the spirit of the original is unmistakable. Behind me rises the iconic image of the White House itself, the enduring symbol of our republic and the home of every American president since John Adams. While there was no White House in 1776, the heroism and vision of our founders planted the seeds that would one day grow into this great building and the presidency that it represents. George Washington himself chose the site for the President's House in 1792, and when John Adams and Abigail moved in 8 years later, the structure was still unfinished, yet it already embodied the audacious idea that a free people could govern themselves. The White House has seen our nation through triumph and tragedy, through war and peace, through division and unity. It has witnessed the deliberations that preserved the Union, the decisions that advanced civil rights, and the moments of crisis and consolation that have shaped our shared story. Those who have lived and worked here, presidents, first ladies, and the staff, have carried the heavy responsibility of leadership while also experiencing the simple joys and the sorrows of human life. From the burning of the White House in 1814 to its rebuilding, from the addition of the West Wing and Oval Office to Jacqueline Kennedy's creation of the Rose Garden and the new construction to this very day, this house has evolved with our nation, yet its fundamental purpose has never changed: to serve as the People's House, a visible and powerful symbol of American democracy. Of all the people in the world, so few will ever have the privilege of walking the actual halls of the White House. That's why the White House Historical Association exists. This year, we mark our 65th year since the founding by First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy in 1961. Mrs. Kennedy understood that the stories of this house are the stories of America itself. She believed passionately that we must cherish and share this history so that future generations can learn from it, find inspiration from it, and apply its lessons to the challenges of their own time. Well, our mission remains unchanged: to preserve, protect, and promote the history of the White House. Through scholarship, educational programs, publications, exhibits, and digital storytelling like this very podcast, we strive to bring the White House and its rich history to every American and to people around the globe who look to this building as a beacon of freedom and of democracy. So as we celebrate this semi-quincentennial, America's 250th anniversary, we are reminded that our republic is not a finished work, but rather a continuing experiment that requires the passion and ideas of each new generation. The stories we tell about the White House are not merely about bricks and mortar or famous names. They are about courage, resilience, vision, and the enduring American belief that we can always form a more perfect union. So I say to you, with me here with the White House 1600 Sessions podcast and you watching or listening, thank you for joining us in this vital work. Thank you for caring about the history of this house and for seeking to understand the leaders who have walked its halls, and for carrying forward the lessons of our past into the future. On behalf of the entire White House Historical Association, I wish you and your friends and your family a joyful and reflective commemoration of America's 250th anniversary. And may the next 250 years be guided by the same spirit of liberty, wisdom, and hope that brought us to this very milestone. So God bless you, and God bless the White House, and God bless our wonderful United States of America. Thank you.